Let's do things differently this time. Like, so differently. My name's Zelda, and I'm an artist. You probably know me as Wolfejaws, Lobo, Ash, or 1,000 other names. And I've been drawing for a long time. See, I've always been an artist. I always will be too. And there's a deep, burning fire in my soul. This raging flame tells me to do one thing, and one thing only. Inspire. Inspiration is the root of all art. And buddy, I've been inspired like you would not believe. Games, movies, paintings, videos, illustrations, books, music, all of it has moved me and become a step on my artistic journey. My art is a combination of everything that's ever stirred my heart. This is how that fire was born and how it's fed. From a tiny spark into a wild blaze, this vision has become a journey. And every step of the way is something I want to share. So, you in? I've always wanted to create a cinematic trailer for myself. It's a little serious and feels like I'm jerking myself off a bit, but who cares? It was super fun to make. I love doing all these little animations and dusting off tons of my old art. Yeah, it's really gross to look at, but like kind of an endearing way, like a pug. Aw, this ugly art was the foundation of a powerful artist. How cute! Anyway, name's Zelda. I draw and animate and game, and I love to go absolutely gremlin mode. I love making silly art when these little videos are like a time capsule for me. Yeah, look at this young pup trying to struggle with identity and ambition. Point at him and laugh. That's the POV for me watching this video in like 2 years. But once time ravages me and I'm older and grayer, I know I'll be happy to have these little slices of my creativity preserved forever! At least until my Neuralink subscription expires and my brain is fried due to non-payment. What a great future we all have! So yeah, I decided to go crazy style with the VTuber model because it's cool and fun. I've made him before and I used to stream on Twitch with him like a demon. If you can find my Twitch stuff, you're legally obligated to give me all the money in your wallet. Sorry, I make the rules. Right now, I'm finishing up a Terraria video since my friend got me started deep into that bullshit. I'm now fundamentally changed as a person. Thanks, jerk! But after that, I have some other videos cooking too. One's gonna be a Spider-Verse vid, so stay tuned for that if you enjoy absolute cinema. I guess I'll do an introduction to myself though, even though that's kinda super lame. My meat space name is Ash, as in like the person, not the beautiful anime babe that you see now. And Zelda is this homunculus that I puppet. She has lore and stuff as a character, but that's for a later time. For now, you get to learn about me. So let's do an internet-friendly numbered list for these fun facts. Number 1, I'm old, at least in internet years. I'm turning 29 and have achieved full unk status. Time marches forward constantly, and brother, I am turning into dust as we speak. I've been online since I was 11, which means I've been around the block a few times. Back in my day, we only had fanfiction.net and LiveJournal, and we were happy with it. Kids these days are so spoiled with AO3. Number 2, I was on the top 5% of Twitch. If you stream at all to more than like 3 people, you're probably in the top 7%, so like the bar isn't huge, but I still cleared it, so I'm happy. I haven't streamed in a few months, so my rating has undoubtedly cratered, but it was fun while it lasted. My favorite game to stream was Dead by Daylight. Number 3, I've been drawing since I could pick up a pencil. Some of my earliest memories are of reading the Pokemon Adventures manga and drawing panels out of that for practice. The Safari Zone arc was my favorite as a kid. Nidoking is so cool. Oh my god. Pokemon really was the gateway into art for me as a child. I started being serious about my art when I was 10. And that's when I started considering it as a career option. And while I don't have a full industry job yet, I do feel like Tiny Kiddo would be proud of me and the art that I make today. Number 4, I love role-playing games. Making silly little characters is so fun for me, and even more so if I can make them kiss other silly little characters. I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons since around 2018. After my campaign ended due to some stuff going on with my DM in 2020, I absolutely begged my husband to boot up a new campaign. He had never DM'd before and he was really nervous about it, but I begged him and he did it. He's been our forever DM ever since, and he's fallen in love with D&D even more than I have, if you can believe it. Number 5, I'm happily married. My husband and I started dating during my freshman year of high school, and we've been together for 14 years. God, we are old. We have 2 beautiful furry daughters together. He's my favorite person in the universe and a big fucking dork, and I love to absolutely gas him up whenever I can. He's my biggest supporter, and everything that I do now simply would not be possible without him. Love you, honey. Number 6, roller coasters and amusement parks are my absolute jam. I love to ride roller coasters and learn about their stats and figures and manufacturing. I keep all that in a mental log like they're Pokemon. Going on a theme park honestly puts me on cloud 9. Literally everything I love to do is there. Ride coasters, ride flat rides, play games, eat amazing food, go shopping, and just, it's a way to insulate myself from the mundanities of regular life. I absolutely love going to theme parks. Kings Island is my home park, and it's the park I go to the most often. Midwest, baby! And it makes me feel like a little kid every time. It's such a delight. My favorite ride there is the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Beast. He is absolutely the supreme goat of roller coasters. I'm gonna be real. My husband thinks Diamondback is better, which is an okay opinion to have, I guess. I've also been to Busch Gardens, Tampa. It was a wonderful time, a lovely park. I love animals and zoos, so putting a zoo in an amusement park was like the best for me. Cheetah hunt slaps, don't at me. Number 7, I've only been on a plane once. I've also only seen the ocean once too, both of which were because of that trip to Busch Gardens. It was a bit of a disaster of a trip, but it was still one of the best weekends of my life. I want to do a redemption tour in 2027 though, so maybe I'll make a video about it. I'll have to bring medicine for the plane ride though. Oh my gosh, even though it was a 3-hour ride, I got so sick. Shout out to my husband who rubbed my back and fed me Sprite and pretzels the entire time. Number 8, I love to name my belongings, at least the big, important, expensive ones. We have 2 cars, a newer Nissan named Phantom and an older, worn-down hatchback named Thunder. Did you hear her coming? My laptop's name is The Beast because he is one, much like his namesake, although he's 10 years old and I'm making retirement plans for him by getting a new PC tower named Imperia. I need names for my iPad and my phone though, so if you do have suggestions for those, let me have them. Number 9, animated shows are my absolute jam. Although I'm not the hugest anime fan, believe it or not. I find the releases are a little hard to keep up with. I do make time to watch ones that really stick out to me though. My Hero Academia, Apothecary Diaries, and My Happy Marriage are some of my favorites. I personally tend to gravitate towards shows that I grew up with or remind me of the ones that I grew up with. Some of my favorites are Dragon Booster, Gargoyles, American Dragon, Jake Long, Invincible, Arcane, Rise of the TMNT, Mighty Nine, Blue Eye Samurai, and The Dragon Prince. I also like Has Been Hotel, and it's #mytrash. Look, I was a scene kid growing up. I was cooked from the start. There was no way I wasn't gonna like this, even if it is bad. Number 10. I work in finance. Or, I mean, at least I work a 9 to 5 in finance. I never thought I would be an accountant growing up, but it's honestly worked out really great. It's very analytical and methodical, which leaves the creative parts of my brain free for use once I get home from work. It pays the bills and I'm good at it, so I genuinely can't complain. My advice to you young pups is, if you're getting a job, A, make sure it's in an office, and B, make sure it's doing something that doesn't want to make you eat a Smith & Wesson. From there, everything will fall into place. And that's me! The Ash behind the Zelda, the artist behind the channel. I'm still cooking up an absolute ton of stuff, so if you want to, check that out, you can subscribe and make that little silly number go up. I also have a bunch of socials of varying activity levels, so you can do what you want with those, I guess. I don't care what you do, as long as you leave a little something on this video for, you know, making it this far. A like is good, a comment's better though, hey. And I'm out of time today, so I'm gonna head out and continue building in Terraria. I have to make a mansion for the witch doctor and I to move in together with and have a happy married life. Look, I'm playing on expert difficulty, and I should be preparing for Wall of Flesh, but the heart wants what it wants. See you in the next one. Bye-bye!